September 20th, 2017 is a date I will never forget. I'd say about 3 months after the hurricane hit, it was my turn to pump some gas. And I waited so long in line for my turn that I had the sun set on me. And by the time I left, it was around maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. And as I was driving home in complete darkness, there was no power anywhere, and you can imagine there was a blackout on the entire island. I had the unfortunate incident of having to swerve around not one, not two, but 3 dead animals on the road on my way home. And it was right then and there that I knew somebody had to do something about that. And that exact moment, I realized that I was somebody. So that same night, a few hours passed, and when I'm looking at my notes, I realize I have at least 7 to 8 pages worth of ideas, but no idea whatsoever of how I was going to put them together, how I was going to tie everything together and actually do something with all of these ideas. And a couple of days passed, and I landed on an app. I figured that if so many people around the world live in a digital age and have smartphones everywhere they go, that right there could actually be a tool. It could be an instrument that provides a solution to a rampant problem that we all have in our backyards, regardless of where we live. So about 1.5 years later, my partner and I decided that we had something very special in our hands, and we needed to share it with the world because we couldn't keep this instrument, we couldn't keep this tool to ourselves. We needed to share it in order to maximize the possibilities that we thought it had to solve a problem. So after that 1.5 years of hard work, my partner and I decided that in January 2019, we were going to go live. We were going to launch what is now called the Petmosphere app. The goal for the Petmosphere app was initially to eradicate animal homelessness all around the world by empowering literally everyone with a smartphone to be a part of the solution and not the problem. I think that what makes this app truly special and remarkable is the fact that it was born out of necessity. It was born with a real purpose, a real life purpose, to end one of the most devastating and heartbreaking epidemics known to man in current modern society. After Hurricane Maria hit, what was an already huge problem was magnified and exacerbated to the point where animal shelters could no longer operate because they were destroyed, volunteers couldn't show up, animals were abandoned, escaped, and were left to roam the streets freely because nobody came to their rescue, nobody came to their defense, nobody came, period. After having witnessed this firsthand, my partner and I thought it would be a very good idea to get this product in every animal shelter's hands so that they could mitigate the impact of the hurricane. And what was once a beta tested app was now live on iOS and Android. We launched our own website, and to this day, we are actually currently available for download internationally. As time went by, my team and I thought that it would be a really good idea to start a media tour, and that's how we started visiting TV stations, radio stations, and had articles written about us because we were actually doing something good. We were giving back to the community free of charge, and we wanted to make a difference. That was the end goal. It always was, and it always will be. Now, if we fast forward to 2020, you're probably watching this video from the comfort of your own home in quarantine because the coronavirus just simply has taken its toll on literally every single person walking the face of the earth. And we're not doing much right now. We're standing idle, but at the same time, it's a great opportunity to take everything in stride, try to gather every single piece of data and information that we have collected, and try to scale this thing. What was once a tool and put together as an instrument, I now want to turn into the only pet app that you will ever need for anything pet related. But I can't do it myself, and that's why I'm here, because I need your help. And that is where you come in. My name is Francis. I am a fellow vegan, animal rights activist, and I happen to be the CEO of the Petmosphere app. I'm joining forces today with the Vegan Community Platform because we're looking to raise $5,000 within the next 60 days after the launching of this video. The reason why I'm joining forces with the vegan community is because I know that deep down inside, you love animals and you know what's good, what's bad, and what's best for them. We're trying to raise some capital for research and development, as well as programming and coding, which is hopefully going to yield a couple of jobs for people who are in dire straits and need one. Now, if you're probably thinking $5,000 is not a lot of money to fund an app, well, you may be right. But honestly, I think that $5,000 will get us over the hump and will allow us to release the 20 plus updates that we have under our belts to go live with it and change the world for the better. If you made it this far, I have a small request. I would love nothing more than for you to reach under your couch cushions, in between your car seats, and let me borrow $1. Now, why did I use the word borrow $1? Well, that's because I have every intention of giving back to this community through the app and what it'll definitely represent when it's all said and done. As it currently stands, this vegan community on Instagram boasts more than 800,000 followers, which means that if just 5,000 of you reach into your pocket and let me borrow that $1, we'd be home. I know that I could have gone elsewhere for funding. I could have tried to sit down on Shark Tank or reach into the pockets of an investor, but nothing would make me more proud of the fact that this app was funded by vegans for a vegan company and backing a vegan CEO. What I'm trying to say is that I want this to be a product for them, by us. If you've been moved by my words and want to act, feel free to visit the link in my bio, as well as right here on the vegan community page, and donate whatever you can, even if it's just $1. Every little bit helps. When this is all said and done, I want to have the peace of mind of knowing we did it together. So what do you say? Can I borrow $1?